Hello and welcome to another edition of the head-to-head on the panel on the run-in to the Cheltenham Festival 2025. Brought to you with our friends at Gambling.com and, of course, BetVictor, all the way up to the opening day of the festival. Nolan is here.
Hello, Dino. How's things, buddy?
I'm doing okay. Weekend was a little bit mad. We didn't get the Sagino Bombfest in open company. That will have to wait. They're going to have to squeeze a run-in. I thought I'd start this week not talking about our previous selections because they don't look amazing.
They don't look great.
No, we're going to add another one, of course, this week.
Yeah.
4 weeks ago or whatever it is, 4 weeks, I think. Right, first, heads, this is a yes or no on the big four favourites at Cheltenham, okay? All right, prices with BetVictor right now. Constitution Hill is 1-2 to win the champion hurdle. Will it win?
Yes.
Okay, John Bond, 4-5 for the champion chase. Will it win?
No.
There's nothing to beat it, then. Okay?
I know. I am struggling to kind of find something there, but I do think I just have an image.
Cheltenham Hill in the champion chase.
I have an image in my head that's Solness or something like that. Just goes. Yeah. He makes a mistake, and a horse like that just kind of keeps going. That's what I have in my head. But look, could well be wrong.
Hey, look, you said no. That's all I asked for. That's fine. I'm sorry I pushed you on.
You were just apoplectic. Yeah.
John Bond, no, 4-5 is currently request. Gold Cup, Galopin des Champs is 8-15. Will it win the Gold Cup?
Yes.
Okay. Tiupu for the Stayers Hurdle is currently even money with BetVictor. Will it win?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
You asked for yes or no?
That's fine. Look, that's 2 out of 4.
Our preview night in a few weeks now. You can,
yes, indeed.
I'll flesh out those answers.
The Racehour preview night will be televised, unlike the Revolution. We'll be able to watch that. All right. Well, we'll get elaborated views from Dermot on that, of course. So Tiupu was a no. John Bond was a no. All right. That leaves you the Constitution Hill Galopin des Champs double. Not the bravest.
Don't be getting rich off that.
Yeah, exactly. The fourfold for those four, if you do fancy them at BetVictor, is currently 7.26 to 1. What if I throw in, just because it's a big race, obviously, and one of my favourite horses is entered, potentially, Fact to File with BetVictor is 13-8 to win the Ryanair. If they don't go Gold Cup, will it win the Ryanair?
No, just because of the prep. I think they put such a focus on relaxing this horse that trying to switch back now again is going to be something that I think he's more than good enough, obviously, but I don't like his prep for this race now.
You don't need to worry about it because he won't run in it. They will be going for the Gold Cup, 100%. They don't want to go winning any Ryanairs. It's wasting their time. Think of the connections. If Galopin des Champs doesn't win the Gold Cup, and he could, obviously already done it twice, Fact to File will be winning the Gold Cup. So they may as well run there. And I'd say if he was half asleep, if he'd chopped off 2 lengths, probably still win the Ryanair.
No.
All right, well, look, this is an elaborate case. I mean,
yeah, that's fair.
Probably needs all 4 lengths to get the job done. Look, we're only 4 weeks out, Demo. We do need to add another horse to our Ante Post portfolio before we get into week 3, 2, 1, and a lucky 15 as we hit the Cheltenham Festival. Let's do that now on the head-to-head. What's your horse this week, Demo?
So, look, I wrote an article a few weeks ago that I fancy Nicky Henderson to have a really good Cheltenham. And one that looked really, really obvious from the weekend was Jeriko Du Reponet. This horse has a weirdly bad reputation considering he hasn't done a whole pile wrong, as in he was sick at Cheltenham last year. First run over fences this year was an absolute disaster. But look, that happens. Very quiet run over hurdles at Newbury. And the weekend to me now looked like people were saying this was a bad ride by Nico de Boinville. This was an unbelievably good ride from Nico de Boinville. All he had to do was qualify. I thought that he got himself into non-accidental trouble and then kind of found his way through between the second last and the last, gave him 2 slaps just to make sure. And then once he realised that kind of, front 3 was guaranteed, he rather plugged on quite well. He definitely stays. He's very classy. Dean, just that mark of 134, which, because of the fact that novices can't really run in handicap hurdles unless they really go out of their way now, a mark of 134 in a Pertemps is a particularly screaming mark. Years gone by, you might have struggled to kind of, actually run off that mark, but he'll definitely get in. And a mark of 134 here, Dean, for a horse that good, who I think showed that he will stay I think there's an awful lot of upside there. He's 8-1 currently, which isn't the most screaming price in the world, but I think he goes off 3-1. I'd say he'll be absolutely smashed. And if Tony Martin had run a horse the way that Jeriko Du Reponet performed through, we'd be looking at a serious ban. It would have been a light on Twitter, but instead, it's just kind of, it's lovely placing from Nicky. And yeah, Deanie's just a very good price at 8-1.
No one will say anything about Nicky Henderson's runner there because they're just delighted to see him turn up with one on the racecourse. So Jeriko Du Reponet, maybe burned a few fingers in the past, but he's still a young horse that handicapped very well. It's possible as well the Wool Park might go to the Staters. So
yeah, 100%. And it's just the likes of Jeriko Du Reponet. You've always spoken about this, Dean. It's weird how a horse flops once at Cheltenham and they just get rode off, absolutely rode off. While other horses who could be dodge pots, like even a Sam Crow, he won at Cheltenham, so he always kind of got away with everything for the rest of the season when he was running stinkers. While the kind of opposite, they really don't get it. He's only 6 years old. There's an awful lot of upside there.
The hyperboil that comes with some of these horses. Sam Crow was supposed to win 3 Gold Cups. Still had a very good career. Didn't win the 3 Gold Cups, but still had a very good career, right? So you got to keep the faith. I'm a big believer of keeping the faith. Unfortunately, to the detriment of my pocket a lot of the time. But it's great fun when they finally come good. Don't go to not at that stage yet. But look, medium price in the village, 8-1 currently. For the Pertemps Network final. Okay, that's going into your portfolio, Dermot. I think you'll have a runner as well, which is always a good sign for these Ante Post. I think one of your favourite trainers, Dermo, is Nigel Twiston-Davies. That's where my horse is going to come from. Anyone who knows you well probably doesn't think that's true. So We've All Been Caught has done a little bit of a merry-go-round since running in the Ultima Handicap at Cheltenham last year. Popped off to Paul Nicholls, I think, then Christian Williams, and now back to Nigel Twiston-Davies. They ran at Doncaster last day and absolutely bolted up, hammering rock my way. Has gone up to a mark of 136. They ran it in the Ultimate last year on heavy ground, which wouldn't have been ideal, off a mark of 134. They thought he was well handicapped at the time. They've always thought the horse was a superstar. They even took it to the Dublin Racing Festival, which is like seeing an English-trained horse at the Dublin Racing Festival is a bizarre thing. It happens. We've All Been Caught did go, and he was never the same since. So I don't know what happened to him. But I think they might have got him back. So his little dally around the places to different places and coming back to Nigel. I reckon that's where they go off. 136. Currently 25-1 is out there. 20 seems to be the median price. I'm going to put We've All Been Caught into the roster because 100% I've already backed him. And whatever price it goes under there, I'll back him again. I'm a big.
You are definitely.
World Cups, unfortunately, but he can certainly win a handicap off a mark of 136. And he's in rock good form. And there is that thing about Cheltenham. You want a horse who won last time out. The stats back that up. Always backs it up. You want to come in good form. All right, Dermot's just picked one that's a sleeper. Fair. That's a no problem. But this one, cards on the table. Good enough. Should go.
Yeah, but sleepers and handicaps are getting harder and harder to actually put together now because of these new novice rules. It's not as easy anymore to actually have one now that's £20 well in. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely going to be this year. The kind of more solid approach horses are going to be the ones, I think. Yeah,
correct. All right. Well, look, We've All Been Caught 6th last year of a 4th.
Apart from Jeriko Du Reponet.
Apart from that one, who's going to go for Dermot. Expect a big run. Nigel Twiston-Davies, he's going to have one in. What's he got? Potter's Charm. Yeah, I think this might be his team leader at the Cheltenham Festival. We've All Been Caught in the Ultima. Don't mess this up, Mr. Twiston-Davies. We'll see you in 4 weeks' time on the Tuesday, of course. All right, that's us done for this week. Dermo has put in one in the Pertemps, Jeriko Du Reponet. I've gone with We've All Been Caught. And we better come back next week and pick another one, Dermo. I'll see you then.